So, BMF, the show that turned the legend of Big Meech into mainstream television, has officially been canceled after 4 seasons. The news hit fans hard, but what's behind it runs deeper than television ratings. This story has pride, loyalty, and a little bit of trolling all mixed together. Now, before you leave any comments, please make sure to watch the entire video. When BMF first premiered, it was a win for everybody. 50 Cent had another successful project on Starz, Lil Meech was stepping into his father's legacy, and the show gave fans a front row seat into one of the most talked about street empires in history. Everything seemed to be working until that picture of Big Meech with Rick Ross surfaced. That one photo changed everything. After that, 50 Cent and the Meech family weren't seeing eye to eye. Online shots were fired, interviews got tense, and suddenly what was supposed to be business started turning personal. People thought 50 was joking when he said he might pull the plug on the show, but now it looks like he meant it. According to multiple reports, Starz was actually happy with season 4. The network liked the creative direction and the ratings were solid. But even a strong season can't survive behind-the-scenes tension. When you're beefing with the executive producer, the guy who decides where the budget goes and who fights to keep the show alive, it's not a good sign. And if that producer doesn't want to go to bat for you in the boardroom, that's usually the end of the road. When the cancellation became official, 50 Cent wasted no time reacting online. He posted a photo of Lil Meech looking sad, holding a sign that said, "Out of work." In the caption, 50 wrote, "What next season, little jigga?" Then he followed it up with another post that read, "You know the vibes. BMF may be over, but 50 isn't done making shows. He's just moving on without the same cast." Now, before we go any further, if you rock with the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more hip-hop news like this. It really helps the channel grow. Once the post started making the rounds, people instantly blamed 50 for killing BMF. The internet said he was being petty, that his pride got in the way of business. Of course, 50 being 50, he clapped back with humor. He said, "I am deeply concerned by the widespread assumption that I had any involvement in the recent cancellation of BMF. I intend to thoroughly investigate this matter to understand exactly how and why it occurred." One could tell he was joking, but the sarcasm was strong. Then, when TMZ ran an article calling him a troll, he doubled down and said, "The fact that TMZ is calling me a troll is very troubling to me. I have worked tirelessly to build my brand and now I'm being reduced to nothing more than a troll." It's classic 50 Cent, turning controversy into entertainment. But behind the jokes, real people lost work. Camera operators, lighting crews, editors, set designers, all of them depended on that production. When a show this size gets canceled, it affects way more than the faces we see on screen. Meanwhile, Big Meech handled the situation calmly. He posted, "Remember what we about? You can never cancel the real." That was a message not just to 50, but to fans. He's reminding everyone that the story of BMF isn't limited to a TV series. The real legacy, the one built in Detroit, can't be shut down by a network decision. The tough part is what happens next for Lil Meech. He stepped into the spotlight because of BMF, and now that platform is gone. He's young, talented, and has options. Maybe acting in other projects, maybe podcasting or music. But right now, things are uncertain. And let's be honest, nobody likes to see someone lose a steady gig, especially in today's economy. On the other hand, 50 Cent is doing just fine. The man has an entire TV empire. Power, Raising Kanan, Force, Power Book 3, and that's just a few of them. He's got production deals lined up across different networks, so losing BMF doesn't really hurt his pocket. Still, this situation says a lot about how ego and business can collide in the entertainment world. When personal issues spill into professional spaces, projects fall apart, no matter how successful they look from the outside. It's a reminder that relationships and respect are just as important as ratings. At the end of the day, the cancellation of BMF isn't just about a show ending. It's about what happens when pride gets in the way of progress. Maybe this will push Lil Meech to carve out his own lane, independent of his father's name and 50 Cent's brand. Or maybe it's a lesson for everyone in the game. Protect your relationships as much as you protect your reputation. So I want to hear from you. If you were in Lil Meech's position, would you still stand by your pops knowing his connection with Rick Ross might have cost you your biggest role? Or would you feel like it's time to separate business from family and move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm curious how y'all see this playing out. And as always, if you rock with the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more hip hop news like this. Thanks for watching.